Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Cassandra and this is Trauma Informed Yoga. Today we're going to do a combination of seated and standing poses. You might want to have a wall to lean against if you're working a little bit on your balance. All right, let's go ahead and begin lying down on our back, or if it feels better for you, go ahead and come into a child's pose. So we're just going to be here for a few moments. Maybe you want to begin by circling out the wrists and the feet, maybe taking the feet up to the sky. And just noticing the sounds in your environment. Maybe bringing the soles of your feet together to open the hips. And if this is a bit too intense, you can bring some pillows or blankets under the thighs to kind of support yourself. And just beginning to notice the quality of your breathing without judgment. Is my breathing shallow or deep? Am I ready to deepen my breath? Do I feel comfortable to do so? Maybe you want to go ahead and start making your exhalations about a beat or two longer than your inhalations. And just notice how your body responds to that. Go ahead and scan your body from head to toes. Where am I really armoring up today? Where am I tight? Where do I notice the tension? Maybe it's in the hip area. Maybe the belly. Take your awareness to the back. Moving up to the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, and the mouth, and even the forehead. And what does that tightness or tension feel like? So when we do somatic inquiry, we're not really necessarily searching for an answer or trying to use our mind to answer the questions. We're just dropping them in and noticing what kind of surfaces around the inquiries. If you'd like to move here, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Legs can be narrow or wide. You might want to find some rocking left to right. And just notice if your breath naturally deepened as you began to move. And if you want to, you can roll over onto your left side in the fetal position and really focus on breathing in through the right nostril. You can either block the left nostril with a finger, breathing in and out of the right side. Or you can just visualize breathing in and out of the right nostril. I'm just going to turn my body so you can see me. So if you're choosing to lie in the fetal position on your left side, maybe using your left arm as a pillow, Using your right hand to block your left nostril, breathing in and out of the right side of the nose. Just enhancing your alertness and your awareness. Maybe eyes are open for this. Or if you're comfortable with your eyes closed, go ahead and leave them closed. Just a few more inhalations and exhalations here. If you have a stuffy nose, maybe instead of plugging the left side, just visualize breathing in and out of the right side of the nose. And when you feel ready, we're going to push up to a comfortable seat. Let's go ahead and send our legs out long in front of us. So you may choose to sit on a pillow or a blanket or something just to lift your hips up a little bit. And that can help with sitting up nice and tall. You might want to keep a bend in your legs to begin with. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Just noticing, am I holding tension in my neck and shoulders? And can I visualize breathing into the neck and shoulder muscles to relax here? Keep going with your big, slow circles. What does it mean for me to hold tension in my neck and shoulders? What does that feel like? Is it a dull pain? Is it maybe kind of a contracted feeling? Maybe I can feel a stabbing pain. Maybe I feel like I need to brace myself for something and kind of armor up in the back. That's very common. So find stillness when you're ready. Maybe taking your right ear to your right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Just moving as quickly or as slowly as you want. And if you want a deeper stretch in the side of the neck, you can take the hand to the top of the head and ever so gently just place it there without pulling or pushing, and allow that increased gravity to pull it down. Switching sides when you're ready and just taking your time. This is your practice. You're moving at your own pace. You are listening to your body and what your body needs today. From here, we're going to come up onto our feet in a standing position. So however you want to get there, go ahead and make your way there. Maybe you want to come through to a yogi squat. Bring your heels onto the mat if you have the mat, and then your toes are out a little bit wider. And you're just kind of rocking and shifting your weight side to side. Hands can come to prayer. Elbows can come to the inside of the thighs as well. Just pressing them open. Maybe you want to be still here, or even rise up a little bit out of the squat and feel your glutes turn on. Maybe come into a forward fold, bend the legs, inhale, halfway lift through a flat back, and then exhale, deepen your fold, keeping a micro bend at your knees. Maybe flowing here, inhaling, coming up to a flat back, and then exhale, deepening your fold. And just notice what your body needs. Maybe you need something I didn't mention. Go ahead and take that. Maybe placing the hands on blocks or on the earth. Swaying side to side. Dropping the chin to the chest. Maybe even taking the hands to the back of the neck and giving yourself a massage. My dog just took a big deep inhale and exhale when I did. And just rolling up to standing when you're ready. Alice and I are co-regulating together, which happens when people and animals, beings are together. All right, so we are going to begin by, you might want to stand up against a wall, or if you have pretty good balance, this might be a really fun balance challenge for you. So we're going to start by keeping our weight in our right foot, and then you're crossing your left leg over. So your left foot might be pretty close to the right, or you might send it out a bit farther, maybe about a foot away. It just depends. And then you're going to take your right hand onto your hip. You might want to lean against the wall for stability. Left hand comes up, and you are reaching over. So you're going to feel this stretch in the left side body. Left hip, lower back, micro bend in the knees here. Just finding a focal point to look at for your balance. Maybe you want to press yourself off the wall and see if you can find the balance. And just noticing how that feels. Let's take one more breath. And then exhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs, maybe kick it out, shake it out, jump. Take a couple breaths. Just notice what your body needs here. And we are going to switch to the other side. So we're going to plant our left foot, ground it down, cross your right foot over. Left hand comes to hip, really snuggle it in there. Right hand comes up and overhead. Lean up against the wall for balance if you need. And then we're just going to lean over, feeling the stretch in the right side. And just notice if you're holding your breath. Sometimes in balancing postures, we do tend to hold our breath. See if you can look at a focal point. And just keep your eyes fixed on that unmoving spot. And just notice if you can deepen your breath a little bit. Let's take one more breath. And then on the exhale, we're going to come back up. All right, shake it out, jump out, whatever feels good. Maybe you want to take a little swaying motion side to side, allowing your hands to hit your body, loosening up the spine, maybe coming onto the tips of the toes. All right. We're going to go back to that first side, planting our right foot, lift up your right toes, feel all four corners of the foot nice and grounded, cross the left leg over, and you're either going to take the first pose, which is right hand on hip, left hand up, stretch over to the right, or this time you're going to stack your hands and your forearms on top of one another, twist to the right, and then you're going to dip your left shoulder down, lift your right shoulder up. I said that wrong. Dip your right elbow down, lift your left elbow up, and you're going to feel the stretch here in the left side body as well, okay? So the balance challenge here is pretty fun. Just take your time. See if you can breathe deeply. And then exhale, come back up, rotate to center, shake it out if you need to, and switch sides, planting the left foot. Right foot comes over. You can take the left hand to the hip, right hand up. Or you can stack your forearms, Rotate to the left. Dip the left shoulder down, right shoulder up, reaching up and back to your comfort. I'm just noticing how this feels. Focusing on one spot. Exhaling, coming up, rotating to the front, uncrossing the legs. And let's go ahead and meet either in a child's pose, a downward facing dog, or lying on your back. So maybe you want to come into a downward dog, stretch the backs of your legs, just pedal it out a little bit. Maybe coming up onto the tippy toes and just feeling the warmth of the earth under the parts of your body that are touching the earth. Maybe shaking your head yes and no. And then coming down into your child's pose or to lie on your back. You can stretch your arms out in front of you, maybe wiggling yourself down, maybe resting your head on your hands or a block, or just allowing your forehead to come to the earth. You can also reach for your heels. So in trauma-informed yoga, sometimes all of the options presented can seem a bit overwhelming. The idea is for me to give you lots of options so you can kind of inquire with your body what it would like and what it does not like, and for you to be able to take postures either that I present that you like, or maybe there are some postures that I don't mention that you want to take. So that is always available to you to do whatever your body needs. Just going to take a few more breaths here, noticing if you can release all the muscle tension in your belly. So as you're inhaling, your belly gets full like a balloon. And on the exhale, don't use your muscles in your core to squeeze your belly up and back. Just let the belly relax and hang. Maybe you don't want to focus on the belly area, and that's no problem. Bring your breath awareness up to where you can hear it in the nose. Maybe you can feel the temperature change at the nostrils as you inhale and exhale. Maybe you want to choose to stay here, or you want to end class in a seated position or lying on your back. And go ahead and take whatever feels most comfortable to you. If you need any final movements, go ahead and take those movements now. Hands can be rested face down or palms down in a gesture of grounding, or palms facing up in a gesture of receiving. And let's just end practice by noticing the areas of our body that were tight at the beginning of practice and how they feel now. Is there anything that you can do to bring some more ease into those areas? Just 1% more ease. We'll sit here for about another minute. As soon as your mind begins to wander, you can come back to the sound of the breath, the sound of the birds in my environment. Or maybe you can hear something where you are that can bring you back into the present moment. If any startling thoughts come into your mind, just blink your eyes open, interrupt that thought. Notice 5 things in your environment. Name them. Come back to the sound of the breath if you can. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Breathing in, I am aware of my in-breath. And breathing out, I am aware of my out-breath. So maybe you want to stay here a bit longer, which is beautiful. Go ahead and stay. And if you are ready and lying down, go ahead and roll over onto your left side. You can also do this from seated, blocking your left nostril with a finger, inhaling and exhaling through the right side only. And if you do have a bit of congestion, you might open the mouth in order to be able to breathe in and out of the mouth, or just leave the left nostril open. Waking the body up. Bringing all the senses back online. Maybe very gently moving your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, bring your palms together at your heart center if you choose to do so. Let's finish our practice with 3 deep breaths together. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. A deep inhale. Take your time. Open your mouth, sigh it out. My friends, my teachers, namaste. Bowing the head to the heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.